Good morning, dear ones, and welcome to your practice. It's so special to be with you today, and this beautiful 1st of May, yay, 2021, and I'm in Cape Town, and you are in all different parts and places of our world, and I'm just so appreciating that we can meet in this space, tune in to this space together, and just join in this beautiful practice and this honoring of our journeys, where we're championing our well-being, because we deeply understand that walking this journey, being human, we do need a bit of support and help on that path. So let's just make sure we're seated comfortably. And today for me is it's a big day of honoring as I stepped into my practice and just felt into what is it that speaks strongly to me today. What am I bringing with me into my practice? What stirs in my being? It's such a beautiful place of also bringing our experiences and what we're really grateful for. And I know it can feel really disruptive, when things happen in our life and we don't quite understand them yet, and how can I be grateful for that? But as we step into May, I'm always more deeply reminded of 19 years ago when we lost our beloved Torsten, the father of my children. And just sitting with that, tomorrow he would have turned 55. He died when he was only 36. Very young dad. And that big event in our lives is really what facilitated and a really important part of my healing. And it really cracked me open to attend to healing I hadn't yet attended to, and it was a really sore time. It was a really difficult time. There was Daniel, my son, was only 6. Natalie was only 3. You don't, plan these things. Life doesn't send you a memo and say, you know what, in a week this and this is going to happen. It just happens. When I look back, I know how much that opened in me. It informed my healing. It informed that the responsible individual came alive, which is my depth coaching methodology, and the fire of my own healing journey. All of that came alive, and I published my book, The Responsible Individual, in 2008, which very much happened in that space of opening myself to my journey, enrolling myself, and starting to fully own my experience. That I'm not a victim, that things don't just happen to me to irritate me, but actually they're gifting me. They're there to bring me home, to remind me. So this journey of awakened leadership that we offer through our Circles of Change Academy. This journey, as we walk this journey as students fully enrolled, we understand that these events are there to assist us, to feel ourselves more, to get into those stuck places. So I'm honoring Torsten today, every day actually, but especially today. And I'm giving thanks for him in our journey and for what it facilitated, and I plant a flower in that experience. I honor it. I mean, I would have loved it to be different, but this is This is the journey. So I'm honoring the journey. I'm honoring him. And I'm honoring all the people who have been touched, through the methodology that came alive. And you'd see in our Wheel of Consciousness model, as we're learning our 8 discipline, half of the wheel is the healing modality. It's inviting us to listen, to deepen, to hold our process, to deeply hold it, and to activate our inner medicine so that we can open space and expand into our active development, that we can really unleash our creativity, and we can begin to listen to what calls us from deep within. So in this beautiful morning practice, or whenever it finds you, this is where we expand. This is where we tap in. We find the center. We begin to feel into what is the seat of our true power. Mostly, we've given the keys to very persistent patterns, and they drive our lives. It's time to take back your life, to be the one in the driver's seat. In order to do that, we've got to champion our well-being, this beautiful body we live in, its physiology. If we don't understand that, it can be really difficult to reclaim your power, because you're on autopilot. The brain is just doing its best to protect you. Now it goes into its freeze modes or fright modes, or let's get out of here modes. Yeah. So we're really, in our breathing practice, partnering with our heart, our mind, and our emotions. We are bringing them into an energetic alignment. So as you step into your practice today, what are some of the big events that you still haven't honored, that are still painful? My big event in 2002, when Torsten died in a car accident, is still painful. But I've planted so many flowers in that experience, and I'm honoring it deeply, and I'm learning, and I'm harvesting, and I'm bowing, saying I'm learning, I'm enrolling myself, fully enrolled. So what do you take with you? What are you planting? Which experience are you planting a flower in today? What can you still soften? Relax into your being and embrace your experience. So you also help your body and says it's okay. Let's just be with that. Let's feel ourselves in that. As long as those experiences are, we haven't fully harvested, opened ourselves, we're blocked to receive these beautiful transmissions that are happening within us from source energy, the promptings, the inner guidance that is available at all times. And then we rely too much on this one. That's not always the best thing, because it's limited. It's limited. There's a much greater collaboration taking place that you can step into, you can listen to. Where we're noticing there's some meaning in the madness. So welcome, dear ones, in our practice today. I honor you and I welcome you. You're sitting in your sacred space that you've created because you honor yourself. Taking these 30 minutes to silence, to still the mind, to connect to your breathing, your beautiful breathing. We're using breath just to sweep everything, all that is stuck, stored, tight in this beautiful body, in our energetic body. So helping ourselves to clear those spaces, to listen, to be honest with ourselves. Really feel into, open ourselves to the wisdom, the ancient wisdom that flows within you, through you, and all around you. So make sure you have a comfortable seat. Maybe you have some music, put on an incense. Just sit in the middle of my voice. And honor yourself, where you're at today. And that significant moment that you sit with and hold in your heart. Beautiful breath. The back of your head is gently pushing up towards the ceiling. Your chin is slightly tucked. Your shoulders roll back and down. Beautiful straight spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice the tightness, tension. When the mind wanders, just bring it back, listening inwardly. Breathing in up through your spine. And as you exhale, you sink deeper and deeper into your seat. Bringing breath into the tight spaces. Allowing your breath to be audible. Just listen to the sound. Soften in your shoulders, your arms and your hands. Surrendering into this moment. Holding the entire journey in your heart. In a space of gratitude. And just hold the pain as well. Let it be what it is. Hold yourself lovingly and kindly. Honoring beautiful breath. Place your left hand on your heart. Now your right hand. Just hold your heart. Soften into your hips, your thighs, your knees, your feet. No thinking, just being in this moment to hold and honor your journey, your experience. being with it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for softening. Thank you, mind, for partnering. Thank you, heart, for opening and expanding. Thank you, body, for coming into coherence. And thank yourself for being willing to upgrade, to move into a much higher frequency. Stay connected to your breathing. Sitting in this honoring energy. Accessing the sense of your being. Moving your breath in and out through your navel. Beautiful straight spine. Arriving at your inner sacred well. Beautiful inner reservoir. Indulge this beautiful sacred energy. Moving out of the singular breath of the human experience into the unified breath of the universe. Really connect to me and we. and we and me. Experience to be held. You are held. In every moment. In this space, there's no doubt. There's no distrust, no fear. You're remembering who you are and why you're here. Open yourself to receive. Listen. There's a song in your heart. A song of your purpose. Now plant your seed of intention. How do you see yourself today? What are you imagining? What will you speak today? What will you fuel into your thinking today? How will you honor yourself, your journey today? If you brought a pen and your paper to the practice, spend a moment. Connect your pen to your heart, to the paper. Allow the unseen to become seen. Give space and stay connected to your breathing. Prompted by essence. Start to create gentle movements in the body, this beautiful body vehicle. Gently roll your head, just soft movements, your shoulders, gentle stretch, hello body, thank you body. Just gently touch gentle touch. This beautiful vehicle that takes you everywhere. We're going to take the last few breath cycles, breathing in strongly and holding the breath, squeezing every muscle in our body tight, 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 and then release. We're doing that 3 times. So empty out your lungs. Inhaling. Hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. And release. Again, inhaling. Tight, tight, tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Tight, tight, tight. Squeeze, squeeze. Hold it. And release. Last one. And release. Let's rub our hands. Just heat up the space between your palms. Now place your hands over your eyes. Just stay there for a moment and see. Just see clearly your intention for today. The honoring of your journey, your purpose. Blink your eyes open. Yay. Happy, happy Saturday. Happy 1st of May. And thank you for joining the practice. Whenever you tune in the world, I honor you so deeply for showing up, for allowing yourself to hold all these spaces, to hold your journey. And I feel you. I know it's not an easy one, but it is a blessed one. It is there to teach you, guide you. So keep tuning in, keep coming back to this practice. Keep making space for it. And through the day, tap in. Don't need 30 minutes all the time, but it's good to have this extended practice in honoring to help your physiology, to calm the physiology, to get into the emotional body, the physical body, and so that you can begin to listen to the very subtle within you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Lots of love. Go gently today.